ancient University of Cambridge was founded upon this hallowed ground over 6 centuries ago. And foremost among the many fine buildings associated with the university is Clare College, gracing the banks of the Cam River. This peaceful little stream derived its name from the town of Cambridge, or Cambridge, which was originally called Grant Bridge. Among the many eminent scientists, poets, and statesmen who once attended Cambridge University, and incidentally patronized the little shops and walked in the same streets of the town as others less known do now, were Newton, Bacon, Byron, Thackeray, Tennyson, Walpole, Wordsworth, Milton, Darwin, Oliver Cromwell, Thomas Gray, Charles Kingsley, Edmund Spencer, Rupert Brooke, Samuel Coleridge, and John Harvard, benefactor of Harvard University in Cambridge, Massachusetts. When we consider what these world-famous men have contributed to civilization, we have an added respect for their alma mater and the old town in which they spent their collegiate years. And this is the thought that we take with us as we say farewell to Cambridge and continue our journey to another great seat of learning, the city of Oxford. Oxford has been a place of importance for over 1,000 years, and documentary evidence of this goes back to the year of 912. As might be expected in a town whose growth has been so gradual, the buildings present a pageant of architectural examples covering every period from Saxon times. St. Mary's Church, built in the latter part of the 14th century, has always been the university church. These odd-looking spiral columns are classified as Baroque in style, although they were placed here a century before the advent of the real Baroque era. Architecture at Oxford has always been of great importance, and to its embellishment were devoted the talents of several architects of high merit, including the greatest of them all, Christopher Wren, who designed the Sheldonian Greek Theater, which is fronted by this unique group of statues. The theater is used for many of the more important ceremonies of the university, as well as for special musical performances for which Oxford is noted. The University of Oxford comprises 21 colleges for men and 4 for women. Oddly enough, this building, which is known as New College, is actually one of the oldest. It was founded 113 years before Columbus discovered America, and its extensive gardens are still bounded by the remaining portion of the ancient city walls. Incidentally, George Washington's great-grandfather attended Oxford University in the year of 1619, and according to the records, when he left, he owed the buttery, or canteen, 17 shillings and 10 pence. This old debt was paid, however, in 1924 by a conscientious American visitor as a patriotic tribute to the father of his country. The largest and perhaps the most important of the colleges at Oxford is that of Christ Church. In the tower of this institution, there is a great bell which was hung there many centuries ago, when the college had only 101 students, in memory of whom, every evening at 9:05, the bell strikes out 101 times, which is the signal for every college in Oxford to close its gates for the night. Christ Church contains the cathedral diocese as well as the college chapel and a very colorful boys' choir. It was not until the year of 1920 that women students were admitted to full membership at Oxford, and their number has been limited to 1/4 that of the men. Here at Magdalen College, we are particularly fascinated by the flower gardens, typical of those which are spread so profusely over the grounds of the university. And now it is time for us to leave Oxford and visit another ancient place of learning in Scholastic England, known as Eton College, and world famous as a school for boys. From the beginning, Eton maintained a connection with King's College, Cambridge. The students of Eton are mainly sons of the gentry or nobility, whose names are entered at birth. But many scholars or collegers are admitted each year tuition free. Eton College, or the King's College of Our Lady of Eton beside Windsor, was founded by Henry VI in the year of 1440. The monument of the founder of the college in the center of the schoolyard is a popular gathering place for Eton boys, and it gives us an opportunity to observe a few of them close at hand. The tall boy in the center, who wears an unusually fancy vest, is known as a pop. Pop is Eton's exclusive social club. To us, this is a rather odd costume for schoolboys to wear, but it is traditional as well as individual, and it certainly distinguishes the boys at Eton from all others in the world. Among the college diversions, the most popular is cricket, which is also the national game of Great Britain. Cricket is played by two teams consisting of 11 players on a side. The bowler throws the ball at the wicket, near which stands one of the two batsmen, whose task is to keep the ball from hitting the wicket by stopping it or batting it afield, in which event the two batsmen exchange positions as many times as possible before the ball is fielded in. Vying with cricket in popularity at Eton is the sport of rowing on the Thames. And it is in this colorful setting that we most reluctantly conclude our limited impressions of Scholastic England.